Hey everyone, it's NTI Day 27. It's Tuesday, which means we have a little bit shorter of a passage. Um, so hopefully this one won't be too bad today. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Our passage today, right here, is called Using the Sun at Night. All right. And up here, look at our what our focus for today is. It says Ask Questions. So as I'm reading the passage, Using the Sun at Night, think about questions that you would have about the passage that we're reading. So if I read something you don't quite understand what I'm saying, or you're not sure what it means, think about that. That might come up a little bit later on in some questions, okay? So using the sun at night. Here we go. My house gets energy from the sun. That kind of energy is called solar power. We use it to power the lights, the television, and the computer. It also powers the stove and toaster. It even runs the heater in the winter and the air conditioner in the summer. We collect the sun's energy with large solar panels on our roof. These panels turn the sun's energy into electricity. Some of the electricity gets used right away, and some of it is stored so we can use it at night. In the winter, getting enough sunlight can be hard. So sometimes we have to use electricity from the power company, but we need less of this electricity than we would without our solar panels. The sun is a good source of energy because it will never run out. It is also cleaner than some other kinds of energy and is becoming less expensive too. In the future, more people will have panels like ours on their roofs. All right, a strategy practice question. What is the most important question you would ask the writer about solar power? So remember how I talked about thinking about a question when I was reading that passage? What's one question that you would have for the writer of this passage or someone who knew a lot about solar power? All right, here's our questions. Number one, why do you think the author wrote the passage? Why do you think this was written in the first place? A, to explain how the sun makes energy. B, to tell a funny story about his house. C, to describe what his house looks like. Or D, to persuade people to use solar power. So just look at the first two words of each of those answers. A, to explain. B, to tell. C, to describe. D, to persuade. You might be able to get your answer just from those words. Okay? Number two, according to the passage, how are summer and winter different? How are summer and winter different? A, there is more sunlight in the winter. B, there is more sunlight in the summer. C, the family uses less electricity in the winter. Or D, the family needs energy from the power company in the summer. All right, remember, you watch the video, you get some questions answered. So number three, which statement would the author probably agree with most? So we need to figure out which one of these things the author would agree with the most. Okay. A, solar power is not a good form of energy. Do you think the author thinks solar power is a good form of energy? I do. He definitely likes it. So we're going to mark that out because that can't be right because he would not agree with that. B, solar panels make roofs look bad. Did he ever mention anything about how they look on the roof? No, I don't think so. C, solar power is helpful for the planet. Would he agree with that? Maybe. So we'll just mark that one. We'll come back. D, solar power should cost more money. Do you think the author of this passage believes that he should pay more money for his solar power? No, because even up there, you can see it right here. It said it is becoming less expensive, and he said that was a good thing. So it's not D. So our answer is C. All right. Number four, how are the solar panels and the power company alike? So how are the solar panels on his roof and the power company alike? A, they both provide people with electricity. I can't mark that out. We'll leave it and come back. B, Both work better in the summer. Is that true? No, he said that solar power works better in the summer. The power from the power company should be the same in summer and winter. See, both always make enough electricity. Is that true? No, because he said sometimes the solar power in the summer, or I'm sorry, in the winter when the sun isn't out as much, sometimes isn't enough. D, both turn sunlight into electricity. Do you know where power comes from if you get it from the power company? A lot of times it comes from coal. It can come from nuclear power. There's a lot of different ways to make power. So it's not always sunlight. So we'll go back to A. Both provide people with electricity. That is definitely true. All right, there you go, guys. That's it for today. Remember, no passage tomorrow. The big long one. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's about today. Well, let's go down and look. Make sure you got those answers. Pause it if you need it. You don't get to do this often on work, but you can just put a big X through that. Then you can even just move it down. All these questions. Nah. Y'all have been working hard enough. I'm proud of you. Okay? So, remember, no passage tomorrow. A family decision. Get rid of that. I will see you back here on Thursday for the rugged sport of rugby. Okay? All right. Good job, everybody. Have a great day.